Well, hello all. I couldn't talk to you down there, it was just too bloody noisy near that traffic. And if you're interested, that bridge we came over, that stretch of motorway underneath, that part of motorway is at it's the highest motorway in Britain, that point of it. Not that you'd be interested. Anyway, yeah. We're on the Pennine way, and I'm already thinking about thumbnails for this, right? And I'm thinking, how do I make a thumbnail that's not too confusing? If I put hiking the Pennine way, someone's going to be expecting to see a video where I hike nearly 300 miles. Well, that's not happening today. So, but if I put day hiking the Pennine way, that don't really work either. So I don't know how to come up with a good thumbnail, but I could just say wild in the country because it's beautiful and wild out here. I'm not using the 360 at the moment, so I'm not sure if I've got these settings right or what it'll look like at this point, but I'll be swapping back to the 360 again soon. I just wanted to have a little chat with you. And I brought the bigger selfie stick because I'm not running today. I'll be walking, hiking, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I actually did this to show you. If I can get it out. Bear with me while I just put my glove away. So I don't drop them. And hold on, I'll move over here and I'll show you. This'll do. Right. This, and I have to emphasise the word was here, this was the plan. This is where we are. Parked there, walked along, right, across the motorway, and we're about here at the moment. Just here, right? Now you can see what the plan was, to go all the way around, all the way up, all the way around the reservoirs and all the way back down again. Well, due to technical issues, sorry if I'm in the road, I'm just putting that map back in the pocket. There you go. Due to technical issues, and when I say technical, I'm talking about my bloody alarm clock. I've got here a bit late, right? And yeah, I will not be able to do that full route. I won't have the time. Well, technically I'd have the time, but it'd mean I'd be getting back home pretty damn late, and I need to get back home a little bit. Well, not too early, but I need to be home at a reasonable hour today. At least 2:30, 3 p.m. I'm so glad I put my big boots on. Even put my gaiters on, because to be honest with you, I ain't walked this before. I ain't walked up here before. I must have driven past it a million times, but I've never walked up here before. And I didn't know how much of a messy bracken. I don't know if you're interested, it's -2. Well, it was when I left the car, right, about, I don't know, half an hour ago. And I don't think it's gone up much. Or down. No, it hasn't gone down. But yeah, -2. I'll tell you what. Oh. These big selfie sticks are okay, but you don't have to put a strain on your arm after a while. It's this one goes to either 2.5 or 3 meters, I can't remember. But I'll tell you what, feels like a bit of a bloody workout when you hold that for 5 minutes. Oh, right, if you look in front of us, it's a bit of a mess. A bit of a hodgepodge of rocks and everything. So I want to have both hands free, so I'll bring you back when we're a bit further up. Well, I've took my gloves off for a bit to wiggle my fingers about because it's actually warmed up a little bit. I'll tell you what though, that frigging thing behind me, there was no way I wanted to hold the camera and walk through it. It was quite bad. There was a lot of ankle twisters and stuff, and that's the last thing I need. Tell you what, these gaiters I'm wearing, just in case if you don't know, it's if even if your pants are waterproof, but if you're brushing up against wet grass constantly, it can get your pants wet, it can damage your pants. Also, oh, that sun in your eyes, probably didn't hear any of that. Ah, there's the reservoir. Yeah, but the thing is, stops ticks and stuff like that from getting on your pants. See the reservoir over to, I don't know, your right, I suppose, as you're looking at me. Turn the camera towards. Oof. Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Nearly dropped the bloody camera then. Yeah, I was saying about the gaiters. When you get them, a lot of them have like a little strap like you put underneath your boot or your shoe. I would cut that off instantly. Sooner or later you're going to be walking and, oh, there's the rocks. Sooner or later you're going to be walking and a twig, a branch or something's going to be sticking up and it'll catch that strap that's underneath your boot and send you flying. So, I mean, if you look at them, if I get the camera right, gravity keeps them down. You can see where I've cut the strap off. There's no need to have that strap on. Well, I had to come to the top really, didn't I? There was no point bloody coming here unless I was going to come all the way to the bloody top. If you keep going forward, right, that way, that's where you keep following the Pennine way. But as you look round here, I don't need to move the camera, George. Yeah, there's loads of places to wild camp. Normally I'd jump across that, right, not for the effect, but just to get to the other side. However, this time of year, if one of them rocks, because they're all wet, if it's a little bit slippery, could be a nightmare, couldn't it? An absolute nightmare. I must admit that it's very pretty up here, isn't it? Plenty of ways to get down. Easy routes as well, going round down there and round. Well, plenty of good camping areas actually. That diamond pyramid shape of rocks there, that's the trig point actually. And no, I didn't touch it. I don't understand that. Sorry, I don't mind, it doesn't bug me, but it's just something I don't understand why people feel they have to touch the trig points. I just don't get it. I just walk past them and think, yeah, I've got there. I understand why people do it though. It's sort of like a personal achievement to people. Fair enough, I don't mind. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying personally, I don't do it. You know what would be great here? Bloody hang glider. Anyway, you've had a really good look up here, so I want to see if I can find a sheltered spot for a coffee. Well, I know the sun's going to be in your ass because it's in mine. I'll see if I can do something about it in editing. And right up on the top. King of the world, Ma. Come on then, name that film. I'll give you a clue. James Cagney. But I still want the name of the film. Top of the world, Ma. Oh, I said king first time, didn't I? No, it's top. I'm on top of the world, Ma. Somebody will know. Used to love James Cagney films, I still do. Oh, hey, my Yankle Doodle Dandy. Okay, that's enough of me singing. Whoa. Just trying to get as many views as I can. I'm not stopping for a coffee. I thought the time I waste having a coffee, I can actually get some more footage. You get me? So I can have coffee when I get home. I'd rather get some beautiful footage while the weather's okay. Well, it's so bloody cold. Somewhere around here, there's that Whisky cave I was talking about. Yeah, somewhere around here. And it says it's got dates on it, sort of like 1832 or whatever. and Whisky Cave, and where people, you know what I mean? And it is a proper little cave. It's probably at the other end, the other side of that drop. Right, I do not want to walk through that bog. So we'll just have a little look at this ledge here. Don't like being on bloody angles with my ankle. Angles with my ankle. Ankle angles. Oh. Yeah, there's a way down, look. Just down there, straight down there. And you just drop down gradually and just go around whichever side you want. I'll tell you what, right in the middle there, behind that massive big rock there, put my chair down there, well, my sit pad down there, cook myself up some breakfast and a coffee. But not today. I'm keeping an eye on the time today, but it's always saying, now that I've been here, and I know generally where I am, which way to go and stuff like that. Is that a steel bridge over there? Am I seeing things? I think I'm seeing, it does look like the old-fashioned steel bridge. I can't, it's just too far away. See if I can zoom in on the camera when I get home. But yeah, I can see myself camping down here one time. Let's just get some more 360 shots from up here. I'll leave my poles there, they won't go far. Yeah, this would look better in the 360, you'll get a good view round. Don't forget where you left your poles, George. Yeah, some nice views. Hey, somebody else has got up here, wouldn't we? You can get some nice views. The old windmills in the background. Now, where did I leave my bloody hiking poles? Some of these drops, your leg would snap. I'll tell you what, if you put one in, your leg would snap. Bloody treacherous. There's my poles. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by them lads on bike. No, only kidding, lads. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one here, and like I said, I'll leave you a little bit of footage of the motorway when we go over that. But apart from that, I'll leave this one here and made a change. Simply say, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will be coming back again. But like I said, next time I'll make sure I can get right down and have a really good look around. But still, okay then, I'll catch you later. And I'll leave you with a motorway, but apart from that, I'll simply say cheers.